Hey everyone. So if you're struggling in this market where the market has dropped down quite a bit in the last four or five, seven, six, seven sessions, maybe 20% overall drawdown, um, everyone's feeling the pain. But yeah, here I'm just trying to share the step-by-step process that I have taken here to set up these trades and defend these trades. Now, this is what my overall account looks like. I have two futures options positions here. One is in euros, the other one is in um, the S&P 500 futures. Let's discuss the bigger problem that I currently have, which is the SPX futures options, which is the ticker /ES. Now, let me show you what I currently have. I made the original video before, but this is just kind of like an update on that. Like, how am I dealing with this loss right now, and how am I adjusting and managing the trade? Initially, I sold this put spread here, which was 53.75, 53.50 put spread, 25 points out. That's my usual go-to. I would sell 20 points wide or 25 points wide strikes. So this was the original trade. It's quite a bit in the money, which is totally fine. But when the markets dropped, I sold another one because that's how, as a contrarian, I would sell into the strength of the market. Meaning when it's down, I would sell put spreads for it to to take the upside. Meaning the premiums that you here on the put side when the markets drop. So that's when I sell put spreads. Anyway, none of these. Well, this one clearly did not work out. 53.75 in the market. I think I remember the market dropped about 5% the next day, and then another 5% the day after. So I sold another spread at here, which is working fine at 30 delta. I probably sold it at 25, 20-ish delta, but it's working fine for now. It's at 33 short strike. So 50-50 is a short strike here. Again, 25 points wide. And then in order to defend both of them, I then sold the two call spreads. One of them is at 5,600. The other one is at 54.50. So now, how am I going to manage this? Well, and I have roughly 39 days left in this cycle. So I'm not really worried about closing it out or doing anything unless I see this number down to like 20. 20 is when I will start looking into moving the spread out. Right now, my deltas are not completely flat, but mainly flat. If you look at my analyze tab here, let's go into the look. I have a very small delta open in this spread. Totally fine. This is what my P&L. This is what my analyze chart looks like. I am going to be fine on the way down. My break even is now at 50.50, which is one of my strikes on the second spread. On the way up, I'm expecting the underlying to finish somewhere between, somewhere here within the loop. 54 handle. Now, 54 handle sounds pretty good, even if it does not. Like today's open P&L on this trade is like $400 right now. So the key is like not to panic. If you know what you're doing in this market, in the option selling market, you will sleep better. I mean, I'm not worried about this trade at all because two things. I know how to manage this. My P&L open yesterday was about maybe 700 or something. Today, I think the real number is around 200. Now, this market is moving too much, so you cannot really gauge like what is the actual P&L open or what is the actual P&L for the day. Again, the trick is you stay mechanical, and by staying mechanical, I mean you know how to hedge, you know how to adjust your trades, you know how to roll the positions if you need to. And again, the way I trade, I sell it in the strength of the market. If it goes against me, I sell the other side just to close out all the open delta at that point. That's exactly what I did. Now, what are the chances of this underlying, falling or ending here? I don't know, maybe less than 30%, but that's totally fine. I mean, I'm not looking for like max profit here. Now it's survival mode. The idea is that I went in with a credit spread, meaning it was a defined risk trade, and I knew exactly what my risk was. Now, if you look hover over this line, my total risk is $1,300 in this, and I can make 1,100 max profit. But again, will I ever go to max loss? $1,300? No, I will not. My max loss right now is probably around $500 to $600. The market is moving so much quick that you cannot, like I said, you cannot have this number pinned down anywhere. So this is what the trade is. This is the update. I am still quite down quite a bit. Maybe I'm down $400, $500 in this trade, but I am up today. Now here's the reason is that I stayed mechanical. I did not panic. I sold put spreads into the strength of the market, like how I always do. And then when it was time to adjust and defend, I would defend it as if it's my, as if my life's dependent on it. So I defended by selling the call spreads. Now, when it comes towards 15, 20 days to expiration, is when I will look into extending the trade out. I'm not going to close this trade at a loss. It will keep on extending. I will keep on changing delta. I will keep on selling new strikes until I am positive on this number. Anyway, now let's go back. Let's go into my other trade, which is the /E. So I hope you understand this trade. I have two put spreads. Basically now I have two iron condors. So two put spreads and then two call spreads. That's iron condor. Call spread sitting nicely. The only problem child here is my in the money put spread. I am not worried about this because it will not be assigned to me. Even if it is assigned, I think Schwab gives you a lot of notifications and advance notice that you have to close this out, which is what I will do when it comes to that. Right now, it's totally fine. No assignment risk. Okay, /CE/6E is my other trade. Let's go there. Okay, again, 31 days left. Totally fine with that. Here, what I did was market was up, so I sold call spreads. So here in this market, I sold call spreads, and then I sold one, and then it got tested. Well, I think it got almost tested. So one of them is at 1.1 short strike. Again, if you notice, I don't sell anything other than the full strikes. Now, the full strikes is where the open interest and liquidity is. If you look at these numbers, look at all these numbers. These are in thousands. But if you look at the other strikes, these are not in thousands, very small amounts. So I sell full strikes, right? Okay, so the first one I sold was at this number, 1.11. And I always buy the one full strike after that. So that's my call spread in euro currency. The market went up on me, and I sold another one. Now, if you've noticed the pattern, this is how I trade. If the market goes up, when I've sold calls and I see an opportunity, the volatility is high, IV rank is still high, I will sell another call spread. This is where I am. This is step number 2. You must have noticed on the SPX trade as well. The first step is to sell another one, then go out and defend the original one. Now, when will I defend this? Okay, so if it goes up on me quite a bit, where is it sitting right now? It's 1.09, sitting nicely below my call strikes. I would probably sell a put spread if it goes up on me quite a bit from here. Meaning when I say quite a bit, I mean if it starts touching 1.11-ish, 1.105-ish, somewhere around that mark, I would go out and sell a put spread to defend this one, to defend this trade, this spread. And then I think I'm not even worried about this one because look where I'm sitting here. I'm at 1.14 and I collected a lot of money in this because I sold it when the market was at the top. If I can show you the chart, I sold it when the market was here. So I sold 1.14, which is not even in the picture. I have to drag it down until I bring it in the picture. Look, the recent high is like 1.12. I'm selling one at 1.14. Now, what's my max profit, max loss here? Let's just take a look at both of these spreads. The system is a little bit slow right now. Okay, so yeah, this is what it is. Okay, let's bring both of these back. Max profit $312. Max loss $2,000 here, but again, we will not be going to the max loss point. Let's see what the P&L looks like today. Again, up $70, about 60, and then overall down 80 on this. But now, The idea is, again, sell into the strength of the market, defend it when you need to defend it, and then stick with the trade and stick with the mechanics. Now I still have a 45% chance that the underlying will go below here. It would go down, which is what I want because I'm short called on this. I would I would make this video available pretty quick, pretty soon. But if you do want to know more about how I trade and what I do and how things work in the option selling space, check this free 5-day email course out. I will post the link to this in this video. Um, but yeah, take a look at this. It's completely free, and if anything, you just get some good nuggets out of this. I've spent a lot of time building this course, so go check it out, download the course, and then let me know about any feedback. And then you get a bonus as well. I think you get my 6-step free trade checklist at the end of the course as well. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.